I'm from Massachusetts in the United States of America, and I'm 67 years old. I've been pretty miserable with my situation for a number of years. I've had problems going way back to when I had problems with my gums and had to have my bone shaved or whatever they did, and my gums cut. Well, eventually I had to have my teeth pulled and ended up with no teeth, and because of that I was given dentures, and no matter what they did with the dentures, I just could not tolerate them. They made me sick and I wanted to gag, and I would sometimes end up throwing up. And of course this could be very, very embarrassing. The only way to avoid that when I did wear my dentures was to constantly have a particular kind of candy called a hot ball in my mouth. And the reason that worked is that it's a very, the candy is very hot, and it caused a lot of saliva, and for some reason that would stop me from gagging. But it would only last about 10 minutes, so I could go through 4 or 5 bags of these in a day. Easy. And so I didn't wear my dentures unless I had to, because I'd be going through so many candies, and at home I didn't wear them at all. And sometimes even when I went out I didn't wear them, even though I found that embarrassing. It was almost as embarrassing having these candies in my mouth. So often the main reason I would put them in was to eat. But I learned to eat without them too, just because it was such terrible trying to wear these dentures. And so for years now I've wanted to have implants. I did have mini implants for $12,000, which didn't work. I went to New York City because I had heard about this new teeth in an hour procedure that I saw on the internet. And when I went to see the doctor, that I'm not sure how long ago that was, but maybe 7 or 8 years ago, he said that I could not have implants at that time because I didn't have enough bone, and therefore, but he kind of mentioned that there would be some new procedure coming out called zygomatic implants, which I kept in my mind. And when I found out they did have zygomatic implants in the United States and saw the price of having something like that, it was way out of what I could afford. And as far as the pterygoid implants that Dr. Motiwala offers, they weren't even available. Although I've seen a few offices that are offering it now, but I'm sure, again, it's way out of my reach financially. Dr. Motiwala did a tremendous job. He's a wonderful person, enjoyable just to talk to, as well as his wife, for that matter. And his staff, including Tasneem. But I gotta get back to what I was saying. I have my new teeth in now, and they're wonderful. I've only had them in maybe 3 days, but I'm able to wear them and don't feel like. The number one thing is that I not gag and throw up. Believe me, I'm awful. So that's my number one thing. And that seems to have been resolved. I haven't felt that anymore. So that in itself is a miracle. The whole thing is a miracle because I can, just like a lot of other people say, I can smile now. Certainly if I didn't have my dentures in my mouth, I didn't want to smile. So, thank you.